Hi guys, welcome back. We're just about to talk about some games. Jack's the expert on this one. He's been doing a lot of research. He's found some cool stuff.
Yeah. I'm also the one you'll see on most of the videos.
Yeah. No. You don't get
So
all
far.
the games. You don't get
So
all the
far.
games. Come on. Just because I'm the techie doesn't mean I have to be behind the computer all the time, just slaving away.
Yeah, damn straight.
Slaving.
I did batter you at Gorn though.
You did. Yeah, but you played it for hours. Come on. You were an expert by that point. He just like, and then like cracks like at 1 hour where he's just like, oh, just select this overpowered weapon and start punching everything in one go, and it all explodes.
Yeah. So I guess we'll get started on the list. So I've checked out a few. I guess I'll go through a few genres because I'm interested as to how they will be in VR. Because there's some genres that I'm not sure about. So one game that I've looked at is Brass Tactics, which is an RTS. It's almost like, you said it was almost like Dota. You're not controlling champions or anything, but you've got lanes almost, and it's like viewing it above the battlefield, and you build towers, you build buildings, and they spawn troops and that sort of thing. So it's like being in control of the minion wave.
Okay. No, I mean, so Jack only showed me like a 30-second clip.
Okay,
I didn't really see much. I was just doing some other stuff, but it looked really cool, to be honest. I saw a guy like pulling back a little catapult to hit little men on the other side.
Yeah,
and we're both big fans of RTS, so we're kind of really curious to see what you can do in VR.
Yeah, and if it actually adds anything. Because RTS is obviously very strategy based, and it's about like clicks per minute and all the little intricacies.
You never do that in VR, would you? I mean,
no,
you can't do clicks like.
So you're going to see people like running around like mental in a room, like trying to click all these things. But it does look quite good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah,
I was really drawn in by it. Just that 30-second clip, I was like sold. We're getting that game.
Yeah.
But of course, a lot of these things like VR games, they're all in development.
Yeah.
You know, who knows how good they really are. The promotional videos are great, but
yeah,
that's why we're here. We're here to review these things for you, and then you can choose yourself.
Yeah, make the decision. I do think spectating will be a really good thing in VR because we test it in Dota.
Jack just mentioned Dota 2 has a VR mode. Which we just glanced when we were looking through the games list, and we're like, oh, that's interesting. So we cracked it open, and you had a quick go, didn't you?
Yeah, I think if you like Dota, I mean, I don't follow it, I don't know much about it, but if you like it, I was really impressed by the spectator view. Like, you know, you've got 3 perspectives. You can go on the ground level where you're the real size, so. Yeah, I mean, some of the characters like tower over you. You got mid-level, so you're just hovering over, and then like a bird's eye view almost of the battlefield, and it just gives you a degree of control over what you're watching that you've never had before, and I think it's way more interesting. You know, you can go and look at the team fights as they're happening. There's also like a spectating room, so you can zoom out of the whole map, and you'll be in like a lobby with other people, and there wasn't any avatars when I was in there, but I think if there's more people, they'll be in there. You can go and have an up close look at the champions that people are playing, their loadouts, all that sort of stuff, and there's a load of stats that you can pull off in menus if you want to have a look in that. But I was really impressed.
It looked really cool. But so that's Dota 2 VR. I mean, what else have you been looking at?
Well, another RTS game, just from a personal perspective, similar sort of thing, but Warhammer based. The Horus Heresy Battle at Calth or something. I might just have to correct that. I'll put it in the description probably. But it looks quite good. The graphics didn't look amazing, but it is in like early access sort of thing. Early access, I think, is becoming available soon. There wasn't a date on Steam. They've released some keys to like reviewers,
like alpha keys.
Alpha keys. So there probably are YouTube videos about it. I can't imagine it's in its final form at the moment.
Definitely not. That's with all VR.
Exactly.
We know to learn and love about the old early access.
Yeah. So it might be one to keep an eye on anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Jack showed me the video on Steam, and it looked cool. It looked like it's XCOM basically. If you played XCOM Enemy Unknown or the XCOM 2, I can't remember what it's called. It's that squad based kind of strategy game. So you see them running around and like shooting things, and I don't know how you interact with it in VR. I guess you just kind of point them and tell them where to go.
Just like a floating head in the sky that controls stuff.
And it's all turn-based, isn't it? You're saying?
Yeah, turn-based. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could see it being pretty nice. It's it makes sense to have it turn-based. It's almost like chess, isn't it? When you turn-based.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you got more time to move around and think about what you're doing, which makes it kind of I could see that being a good genre actually.
Yeah.
Like, I'd really like to have a go at that.
Yeah, as long as it adds something, because you've always got that God perspective over any RTS.
It's just I'm just thinking like XCOM. Like when I played that, I was playing XCOM 2, and I did really like that just the clips where it zooms into their level and you can see them shooting the aliens and things like that.
In the headset doing that.
And if they could put your perspective inside the soldier's face, that'd be really cool. I'd love that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like if you needed to see if you had line of sight, you could check through their eyes if they have line of sight. Sort of thing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You could even enhance it to the point where if they've got a gun, you have to shoot their gun, so you're in control because they have a chance to miss.
Oh yeah.
Then you could try and hit or miss.
Yeah.
Because obviously some shots are harder. You might be able to see a monster, but it'll be through like a window that's hard to look through. So then, you've got to aim and try and hit it. Which should be quite cool. You could take it through quite a few levels, I think. One I looked at, so just going through a bit of a list that I had, again, that caught my eye. You've got Bravo Team VR. This is, at the moment, as far as I can tell, an exclusive to PSVR. It is a cover-based FPS. So you're hiding behind cover and you pop out and shoot things. Basically, it's set in the modern day.
It's not like Gears of War. Is that cover-based?
It looked more like Call of Duty-esque in that you're like a soldier.
Oh, okay. The Gears of War is third person, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it is. Yeah.
Okay, but cover-based in the sense that you have to press the button to drop behind cover.
I think so, because I don't think PSVR doesn't have that tracking.
It does have some tracking.
So I think you might be able to pop up.
Okay.
But you can't. The whole point is you're stuck in one location.
You can play Doom on it, so you must be able to do the shooting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can shoot, but we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
But might be worth just checking out. Really, this is just a guide to what you should check out and see if it takes your fancy. Another odd experience and game is Transference.
Okay.
So this should be coming out in June 2018.
That's pretty soon then.
Yeah, it's like a psychological thriller experience game. So you will interact with it, but it's not something that you play through. It's more something you experience. As I keep saying, it is Elijah Wood. His company. He's got a gaming company, I think, that is developing this.
That's good use of active funds, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think it's people have said it's like being part of a movie. And it looks quite weird. Like, check out the trailer. Again, looks quite weird. Quite interesting though. I like the concept. It looks like it's trying to make you uncomfortable.
What? Like who's going to want to do that?
Like not in a.
Is it like The Exorcist then?
In a sense, I don't think it's necessarily going to be scary, but it might challenge you a bit.
Okay.
And things like that. So
challenge your preconceptions.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that's like. It does look like an interesting
soon
concept.
enough, so we can get a good go at that. And quite interested in all these new domains.
Yes.
Because I don't know. To me, currently, the VR experiences we've had, they're great. I love the room scale VR stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of surprised that they haven't done much more inventive things with it.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting to see, I don't know, like Panoptic. That was the first game I tried on VR. This was about 4 months ago now. I thought that was excellent, and that was a really good use of VR.
Yeah, it's the pretty basic.
Yeah, it's a basic game. It's just a demo. I don't know if I think they're probably working on the full game. So it'd be interesting to see what that is.
It is a new demo that we've tried.
Yeah, so I was expecting more things like that, but at the moment we've only really seen FPSs and Gorn, which is another FPS basically.
Like a fighting arena style game, and I suppose Legion, like Legion Exis Legion. Yeah, that's more like an experience game.
Yeah,
you are playing it, but it's not about. It's about what it can do to you.
Yeah,
like basically mentally do to you.
Yeah.
Whereas it's not about fighting enemies and things. It's about making you
terrifying.
Yeah. Right, one of my favourite games from the concept of it that I'm looking forward to is Beat Saber VR.
Beat Saber.
Yes, that video that I showed you. This is a mix between Guitar Hero and Fruit Ninja, and you have lightsabers. So basically, music plays, and then there's blocks with directional arrows that you have to cut in that direction, in time with the music. And there's walls fire at you as well. You've got to dodge them while chopping things up. It just looks really fun. And for me, when you get that music pumping, Like it adds a whole extra enjoyment to the game, and I love all that sort of stuff.
I think me and Jack are pretty similar in that way. Like the music really like
enhances
gets you
in
the experience. And
there is also, so moving on, there is Toran. I don't know when this is coming out. There wasn't a release date that I could find, but is it a sci-fi puzzle game? As far as I could see, there wasn't a huge amount of information on this, and I didn't want to look at it too much because with all these puzzle game sorts of things, I don't want to look at it too much because then you could potentially find spoilers and things like that. But that's again another type of game that I like the thought of in VR because with a puzzle game, again, because you've got a 360 degree of movement, you can explore things in ways you just can't do on a PC or any other console.
I think is Talos Principle in VR?
Oh, I don't know.
I might be clutching at straws here, but I know Talos Principle is a good puzzle game. I'm clutching at many straws here. I hope Talos Principle is a puzzle
we'll see,
game. But if it's in VR, we should check that one out because that game is really good.
Okay.
I've heard. I've yet to try it out myself. Cluedo VR. With multiplayers.
Yeah, that could be cool.
VR.
Yeah, you've got to move around the rooms.
That'd be great. And you actually kill the person at some point.
Yeah, you'd probably do it at the beginning though.
Yeah. So someone gets set as the executor.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then they just have to go and kill the NPC.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And they can choose. Brilliant. But if this isn't made,
make Cluedo.
We'll make it if you don't. So get on it.
Yeah, don't quote us on that. So this next game, I might be similar to Gorn.
Okay.
So it is Marvel Powers United.
Oh, hero game, is it?
So it's like a hero game. So you get, I think the trailer that I watched, they were playing as Thor. I think there was a bit of playing as Hulk as well. And you're in an arena, and then it's a bit. If you've seen Thor Ragnarok, the arena that they fight, Thor and Hulk fight, it looks like it's set in there, or at least the trailer was. So I don't know if it changes. Okay. It looked quite good. You get Thor's hammer, you can smash things up and you can throw it and it does things. The only thing, it looked a tad clunky. So if I was comparing it to Gorn, Gorn is fun in that if you punch stuff, it directly moves and like a bit of ragdoll physics. They move it stupidly, it's just a bit of fun. Whereas the Marvel one looks a bit more serious and doesn't look quite as awesome as Gorn.
Yeah, I mean, Gorn I think has been working on it a long time.
Yeah.
It's all up. To be honest, I think the people behind Gorn, they're really trying to make a really good fighting system.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I mean, we tried another game called The Ranger of the Lost Tribe, which you might have seen in the video we've done. In that one, the combat needs a bit more work.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
It is, and like you've really got to like get into it, and it does tire you out.
You did get into it.
I did get into it, but it's not. Yeah, comparing it to Gorn, I prefer Gorn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gorn's way more polished.
And the physics interact with. If you cut somebody's arm off, their arm comes off.
Yeah.
Whereas there's only limited dismemberment in the Lost Tribe.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the same in this because it's Marvel and superheroes as well. It's probably toned down a bit to appeal to the younger kids and things. So
disappointing, isn't it? They could literally, if they could take Gorn and they turn it to superheroes with superpowers, and you're against little men or whatever. That'd be really cool. Yeah,
my favourite would be Hulk because I just like smashing things.
Chat likes.
I don't care about superpowers. I just want to smash things. So we'll see how that turns out.
Thank God we have VR.
Yeah.
Jack would be.
I get to virtually smash things.
Yeah.
Two more that I want to mention. So if you've seen Echo Arena, I think we were looking at.
Oh, is that the thing like Ender's Game?
Yeah, so
the little like what they call it, Ender's Game? I can't remember. It's like a little sport thing they do.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
They float around in 0G and
you've got to throw a disc. Throw a disc and you can catch it. I almost think of it as Quidditch from Harry Potter.
Maybe they cloned it from that. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Obviously, you're not flying around on brooms or anything, but out of bats. But you're throwing something around and you've got to get it in like a ring sort of thing, and you can hit other people, or you can stun them for a short period of time by grabbing their head and crushing it or something. And they're also starting to do I think the first one was end of last year. They're doing esport tournaments now with this sort of stuff.
Okay.
And they're going to do the same with Echo Combat, which is this new one they're releasing. Again, it looks quite. Yeah, same guys.
And do you play as robot things? Or?
I think so. There wasn't much information about it. It seems quite hush hush. Like I saw a trailer going like they basically had a trailer of Echo Arena, saying like but then we're going to do Echo Combat.
I see. So
they're
it's almost like a trial game.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe they're just getting the ground.
Yeah.
It's an Oculus game, right? This.
Yeah, an Oculus game. Yeah.
Okay, so that maybe Facebook's behind this.
Yeah.
Like if they're, because I think this esports thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's $200,000
prize pool. Yeah,
which is crazy.
Which is crazy. Yeah, like, considering
there's not that many people playing VR.
Yeah, so
and especially that kind of game where it's probably going to be quite intensive and hard to run. So.
Maybe we'll try our luck. I like the idea of Echo Combat because I like Echo Arena. I think it's cool. I haven't tried it yet, but I really like the look of it. But fighting games attract me way more in VR. I think it's way more fun just how like interactive it is. So if you get to virtually beat the crap out of somebody, I'm all up for that. And the way I imagine it is if it's a game how I think it's going to be, in that you are fighting somebody, you could imagine a stage in an esports arena and people basically punching the air and fighting each other like that. And that would only be enhanced with like the haptic suits and things that we've talked about. So then if you could feel a punch, that would be cool.
That would be really good, wouldn't it? I would love someday, distant future probably, if we can get that haptic suit.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Get these like decent, like maybe HoloLens or Magic Leap or something like that.
Full VR
gear,
full setup.
Just some crazy awesome games.
That's the dream.
That's the dream.
That is the dream.
And it's probably not that far away, I think.
Yeah. Next few years.
Let's say 5 years. That's the classic. Like always going to be 5 years. But VR is actually here now. So people were saying 5 years in '95. Yeah. So there's a difference here. The thing in '95, what was it? Is this like something FX?
Tiny pixel thing. Yeah.
We wouldn't really want to get one. I looked on eBay. Like, if any of you've got one, just like send it to us.
Just so you can have a look at it.
It comes with a sound card. I think it's classic. It's proper old school gaming.
Yeah.
And it's '95. I couldn't believe that they made something like that in '95. Right?
So it just shows you how long this VR has been there.
Yeah. It's amazing that it's been an idea for so long. Like,
definitely,
you would have thought that they wouldn't have bothered because it is, I think that you were saying low pixels. I think it was like 240 pixels,
it was
like 120 or something.
It's like 50 degrees.
What are you going to see in that? You're going to see like some blocks moving around.
It's going to be pretty basic, like Pac-Man, if that.
And yet they did it. And how did they get funding for that? I don't know.
Who knows?
It's amazing. We really want to try it.
And I think on the page that we looked at, I think the initial, I don't know if this was current price in like current terms, or whether it was the price when it was first made, but it was like $700. So if you converted that, and if that was what it was back then, then that's like thousands of pounds. Whereas if it's in today's money, then it was quite cheap. Relatively. So I need to look. I want to look at that actually.
That reminds me. There's this game that I tried the first time I tried VR. Well, I didn't actually try it. I saw it. But it's basically Godzilla VR, and you basically you have big fist hands and you go around picking out planes out of the sky, chucking them at people, picking up the cars, smashing them together and making like little car tofu.
Lots of destruction.
And you can crush all the buildings. It's great. It's something you would love. You're basically Hulk in person.
And I want to fight other monsters. I want to fight other big monsters and ragdoll physics. Smashy games have to have ragdoll physics.
Yeah, I mean, I if they can make 2-player Godzilla go, we could get the Rift out and we could be
a Smash Fest.
Not side by side. I was about to say side by side, but that's obviously not going to work.
that would go badly for everyone and everything involved.
And it could be expensive. But 2-player of that.
Would be good.
Track VR, Smashy. Monster Battle.
Would be good.
Someone can make that, right?
Yes, please. I mean, the last thing to mention, the PSVR game, seems to be quite popular. I think it's the most successful. As we were saying, or we were discussing, I think it's the most successful VR headset at the moment, the most popular.
Yeah, I mean, PlayStation VR is taken off, really. It's amazing. Like, I think it's down to the price, really. People have they've seen VR and they thought, "Oh, this looks interesting." They got a PlayStation and I can just about get that. So they go for it, and it has Doom and things on it as well, so it can do AAA titles. It's probably a good way to go if you have a PlayStation. Just get it. You can watch videos. do all the other VR stuff that doesn't require high rendering power and enjoy it. It's great.
Yeah, definitely if you're unsure about VR and not sure what to get, it's probably a great introduction to it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a PC especially, or a PC powerful enough to run a Rift or a Vive, it's definitely a good way.
I mean, that's why we're here, really. We're here to show you what you can do on the high-end gear, see if it's worth buying for you.
And really, the point of us doing this is that we think VR is really interesting and that everyone should try it. Because of just how immersive it is. And it doesn't necessarily need to be for games.
No.
If it's for your own viewing, you know, I could see it possibly replacing TV. If you didn't have to socialise, it could quite easily replace TV. Because it gives you a much better degree of vision. I mean, you're quite close. I don't know if that has impact on your eyes. You know, you probably wouldn't want to watch it for hours on end.
Interesting. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but it's like having your own personal cinema system in your face. Watch a YouTube video in 360, and it's hilarious.
It's really fun.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Give it a good go.
It's not good quality, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I find it hilarious anyway.
Yeah.
It's pretty overwhelming, especially if you've got like proper headphones in where you're just completely stuck in. It's funny. You can't escape from it.
But yeah, I think that's all we're going to talk about.
Yeah, really.
Just a quick overview of some games before exciting.
We'll put links to the games in the description. Hopefully, at least somewhere that has a bit of knowledge about it. Not all of them are on Steam, so there might be a link somewhere else, but we'll try and send you to the right place. And if there's any games you think we should check out, drop them in the comments, because we want to try what there is to offer. And so if you like the video, drop us a like, and if you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. It will be much appreciated. See you later.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.